Start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together. Because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple. Less pain, better sleep.
And here's some of the observed wind gusts. Marshall, Massachusetts, 90. Norwell, 89. 84, Montauk on Long Island. Nantucket, 83. Dennis, 82. Wellfleet, 77. And Martha's Vineyard, 71 mile an hour wind gusts.
What that's telling you is that's what it hit. When it wasn't at that, it was probably still at 70 and 80, just nonstop. Nonstop, 60, 70, 50, 60.
Sustained winds,
just sustained.
Widespread 50 to 60 with these gusts, 80 to 90.
That
insane.
is just unheard of.
Yep.
Unimaginable.
Yeah. So here's now some of the videos that went along with this, including snowball fights. And it's all fun and games until somebody gets hurt.
Somebody gets hurt.
And unfortunately,
and some big old snowballs.
A lot of snow.
It is a lot of snow.
It is a lot of snow, and unfortunately, there were some injuries with this. It's unfortunate, but I mean, also people want to have fun. Like anything else, it's.
I always
fun
say the
until
best
it's no longer
snowball
fun.
fight though is the one in your backyard.
Oh yeah.
Because then if you get hit, your mom just says, brush it off.
I mean, I remember as a kid getting out there and you build up a little snow barrier to hide behind, and then you start chucking them as best you can. But
so much fun.
That's one example. But look at the scene. This is a time lapse
from New York City.
I hadn't seen this. Wow.
And how it becomes a snow globe. It becomes a snow globe very quickly. So you go into the nighttime hours, and it continued to snow, heavy snow. And some of those heavier bursts that happened going from Sunday night into Monday morning. Some of those convective bands with thunder and lightning. But ended up being just a complete winter wonderland that made it a little hard to move around.
Yeah, hard to get around there.
All right, let's. This was This is Jersey Shore. Some additional snow, and again, they're just doing their best. They're trying to keep up with the plowing of the roads, but it is so hard. Emergency vehicles were getting stuck.
Yeah, we actually got some of that.
As quick as you get rid of it, it's back. It fills right in behind you.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't know how you even plan for something like that. Okay, like when do we go out and plow the roads? Because in a couple of hours you're gonna have to go back out there again. So I don't even know how you even.
This isn't their first rodeo, so they have a method. But in a case like this, though, even their methods can be futile. I mean, it's just
not really helping
you're not
much.
helping all that much.
And then you're running the risk of, like you said, getting plows stuck, and a lot of emergency management vehicles, ambulance, fire trucks were getting stuck over the weekend and
they
into
had
Monday.
Travel band. They had a travel ban from what was it, 9 p.m. until noon the next day. They just said stay home as well as they should. One more video before we wrap it up here. Some of the
just stuck snowplow.
We talked about the snowplow.
Look at the cars just inundated, and there it is. Can't get around.
See, sometimes even the snowplows get stuck. It can happen to the best of them.
Jeez.
They try,
and
but
they got to scoop themselves out. They still got to find a way to get to work. They got to get the roads cleared. But it's like if they can't get anywhere, nobody can.
Yeah, no kidding.
Goodness.
But ended up being an incredible winter storm. Kind of, I think. For the most part, unless something else happens between now and in early to mid-April, this was probably going to be the pinnacle of the winter storms that occur in 2025, 2026 winter season. So, all right, y'all, that's going to be about it for us. We got to get answer the trivia questions.
We can't go yet.
We got to get to that, or else we're going to leave you hanging. We can't do that.
No,
so, at what temperature, close to if you're at 32 degrees, how many inches of snow does it take to get 1 inch of liquid equivalent? Is it 15, 8, 10, or 20?
For me, it's going to either be A or D. And I think I'm going to go D.
I was selling myself short. I was going to go a 10-to-1 ratio. I was going to go C.
And that actually would probably be a better way to go. 15, no. 8, no. It was 10.
It was 10. Okay.
So 10 inches of snow.
There you go.
10 inches of snow is the liquid equivalent for an inch of if you're close to the freezing mark. If you're near zero, then it would be about 20 inches of snow. It takes a lot more snow because that air is just lighter. All right, y'all. It's time for us to put a bow on this week. Thank you so much for watching Risk Zone. Don't forget anything going on weather-wise. Make sure you're checking with your local Nexstar station and your local National Weather Service office for the very latest on what's going on in your neighborhood and stay weather aware.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Take care. We will catch you again on Monday. See ya. Have a great week.
Only Purple has the GelFlex Grid, designed to help you wake with less pain, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Less pain, better sleep.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Live from Ozarks First Plus, a rapid rundown of the local headlines, stories shared, viral videos, plus the features and facts before they hit your feed. You're watching The Daily Scroll with me, Bailey Stroll.
Hello, happy afternoon. Welcome to The Daily Scroll. Another beautiful day in the Ozarks. I hope that's when you're watching it, on another beautiful day, if you're not watching it right now on this day. Because it seems like lately we've had bad weekends when it comes to weather. It's always on the weekend that the bad weather pops back up.
That's what Jamie always says.
It seems
He's always
yeah,
lamenting that he doesn't get to enjoy the nice
the
days.
weather on the weekends. I know.
It's not on the weekend.
But Jamie enjoys any weather.
That's true.
So.
He does just love weather in general.
You were talking yesterday, you were saying he won some kind of something, and I thought it was going to be that he won again for most accurate, was it 9, almost 10 years in a row.
Yeah. I mean, that is coming.
It's coming. It usually comes out in the spring, I think. So, but no, this was for the Pro Football Challenge.
Yeah.
I think he won $200 at the station. We'll see if he gets that 200.
I was also told trophy ? So hopefully he
we
holds
were
on to that.
neck and neck for the longest time.
So close. You tried so hard.
I tried, but if I were to lose to anybody in this building,
might as well be Jamie.
Jamie is totally fine.
And then did he tell you he won a little raffle prize?
And then he won the raffle. Yeah, he finally got his blanket he's been wanting.
So
I've heard.
Him and Matt have matching blankets now. So that's
yes, good. And he was pretty excited about this blanket yesterday, guys. He brought it up to me. So,
anyways, if you want to hear more on that, maybe go watch Two Dudes in a Doppler or something. I don't know.
I'm sure they talked about their matching. They probably have their matching blankets on in here when they're doing it because it is freezing in here. Yeah. So, but it's not outside. Circling back around. Okay. Today, we are following up on a big crash that happened last night, and I got some new developments for you. Not a lot, but it's just not something you see every day. And then later on, we're going to switch gears from fire to snow. Massive snowman. I mean, massive snowman. No, it's a massive snowman. I don't want to give it away, but it is. And we're going to have some fun with what's happening at a zoo in Australia. They're asking for the public's help and naming some new babies. So I came up with a few thoughts. I didn't know if you could come up with any. I was hoping
you would have some ideas.
Mine aren't great, but I mean, they're something. It's hard to name these little guys. Yeah. So, and then I found some new research stats that were pretty interesting. We'll dive into that later. So first, I don't know if you saw the smoke. Well, first let me say the local thread. This was right as the sun was going down yesterday, so I don't know if folks saw the smoke, saw it because of the flames lighting up the sky, or, maybe you heard about it, maybe smelled the smoke. This was on I-44 at Highway 65, the big interchange, North Springfield, not too far from our station. Something happened. We still do not know tonight what caused this crash. There were injuries involved, at least 2, one moderate, one serious, and we're hoping that, those are we get a good update on that tonight. But we still have not. It's still being investigated. Last I heard, just talked to our reporter a little bit ago. But this was wild, a wild crash where we're hearing that there were a couple of people involved in just being good Samaritans and jumping in to help this, at least 2 drivers involved, and getting, I think, one guy out of the semi before it went up in flames. So, I mean, I think that one of the semis, or if there were more than one involved, looks like there was carrying like bricks or something. So it was a massive cleanup. The interstate was completely shut down last night from about, I would say, 6:30 to maybe earlier, and it was even at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
It was still not open.
I was going to say, we did this breaking news like all last night. This was what we were reporting on.
Yeah. And I hate to rehash it today, but I'm going to be honest, not a lot else is happening, and I feel like there's still some unanswered questions here.
I thought it was funny. It was described where it was and everything, they were like, maybe just get on the tower cam at the station.
That's what we were saying.
We might be able to see it, but
it really
by
comes
that point
in handy.
we had people on the scene, and so we were able to just look at it.
And our reporter, Michael McLaughlin, was at 10 o'clock, I think, and a 9 too, was standing on the interstate or just off of the interstate because it was shut down. That's what I said too. Props to him for remembering his safety vest. And I don't know how the crews allowed him to do that. Maybe the crews had already left, but he got up in there and was reporting on it. So props to him for letting the people know and sticking it out.
And then I didn't watch this, but you have other footage in there. Is that good video?
This is new video from today.
Oh.
Hasn't been seen before. Okay. You're seeing it here first on Ozarks First.
Okay.
I always say that in those promos. So I'll say it again if somebody wants to get a promo. You're seeing this first here on Ozarks First. Say it again for the person that cut the promo. This is from a driver that signed an agreement to let us use this video. I believe her name is Bailey Anderson. Another Bailey. And she was just driving by and saw it. Look at that. I mean, wow. It's a big one, and I'm glad people got out. Sounds like relatively safely. Nobody died at the scene, but we are still working to learn the extent of the injuries today of at least 2 people. And now they said multiple cars involved. We still don't know how many cars. We still don't know what caused the crash. And it's just something that's unique, I think, to this crash because typically, I mean, even in a fatal crash or something, a big crash on the interstate, we would know 24 hours later or a little bit later what happened. But police have not said. We've asked. They haven't said.
And also, if your file naming is to be believed, Bailey spells it Bayli.
I know, right?
Which is
no comment.
Very different.
Not how I do it. No, I like it. I don't hate it, but it's not the way I do it.
I'm glad everybody so far is okay in that crash, and
and I have to say
things stay quiet in the Ozarks.
So Doreen, our reporter, talked to a woman today. Did I already say this? That was helping in the crash. She witnessed it, was driving by. I think she got out of her car and helped pull one of the drivers out. So if you want to hear from her, watch tonight at 5 and 6. And she'll have sound from her recalling that story, and we'll have some more video and hopefully an update. So when we come back, we'll bring you some good videos, must-see videos.
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain, so you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together. Because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple. Less pain, better sleep.
My opponent is completely disregarding almost half of my arguments which I responded to.
Communities must step up.
Laws alone cannot stop bullying.
Well, I completely disagree.
Point of inquiry, do you guys even realize that the #1 killer of children and teens are gun injuries?
You're probably starting to realize now, this is not a debate.
There is no adult in this earth that wants children to die.
I worry for my kids.
Even the mighty might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. but you can escape. Take the 1-minute pre-diabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Best Reviews is an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on just about everything.
Call that a plasma sword?
For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
Well, there might be a little lingering snow in Springfield still, maybe in the far corners of the shadows, but this in Massachusetts, I think, takes the cake for the season. 20 feet tall, this Mr. Snowman, sitting on a residential road in Shirley, Massachusetts, all created by just one guy, one homeowner.
That little kid?
No, it's the dad wanting to show his daughter quite a sight. And, you know, even it's decked out in lights. It even has I think they say corncob pipe. Am I seeing that right? He's got to get a ladder to get up there. 20 feet tall. He is a little dirty.
I was admiring the light up eyes and the light up buttons.
I mean, and I guess when you live in Massachusetts, you know this is going to stick around for a while, so it's worth it.
Yeah.
This is just one man's, you know, pleasure of the season, I guess. Putting some snow together after they got a big snowfall. 21 feet wide. It's wider than it is tall. And it has a name.
Okay.
Parker.
Oh. Like Paget.
I know one. It's because it sits on Parker Road in the neighborhood, Shirley, Massachusetts.
It looks as big as a house there.
It's massive. It is so big. It is way bigger than the house, at least from that angle. Wow. It's wild. Can you imagine driving by that?
I was going to say, if you came around that bend in the road and you drove up and that was what you saw, I do think you'd be a tad rattled.
It's an accomplishment and it's impressive, and tip my hat to this guy,
tip your
because
giant snowman hat.
Absolutely, my top hat, because I would not have the kind of dedication for this. You can kind of tell that it has melted.
Oh yeah.
But that just the nose. That's not like a stick.
Yeah,
that's a log for a nose. Doesn't have a corncob pipe. Yeah. I guess that's the only thing it's missing.
Also, I was reading the script. I don't know how far through the script you've gotten, but I just like the line that says, "If this Frosty comes to life, it might be a nightmare."
Actually, yeah. When you look at it like that, like I'm looking at it in a happy way, like, oh, family fun.
Cute little bit.
If you look at it like that, coming over a hill in the nighttime, and it's just the glowing eyes.
It's just kind of over, huh?
I could see it going a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It is a little uncanny.
But no, I bet that's fun. It's, you know what also would be fun? I hope they don't let it melt. I hope that seems mean, but I hope they destroy it. I hope they have fun just...
I don't even know if you could get into it. It's probably so insulated and everything. It's probably rock hard on the inside. I don't know.
You carve it out. You can stand inside of it.
Pour some boiling water on it.
Yeah, there you go.
I just have to mention that this is apparently the second time this family has done this in a row. So last year they started this, and this year he said, I'm going to do it up bigger and better. So
he's learning.
There's Parker for you. I got to show Parker that. Let him know he's got a doppelganger. No, just kidding. Just kidding, Parker. He'll never see this. Okay. Next. 3 little monkeys born at the Perth Zoo in Australia, and they need a name. So what's the zoo going to do but ask the public to help? And look at these little guys. They are so cute. I think they are Bolivian squirrel monkeys. 3 of them were born just recently, and they are under the watchful eye of the care team right now, but they don't have anything to call them. They're like, come here, you. So I just love when they write on their backs.
Do you have ideas?
I have ideas.
All right, let's hear it.
They're not original ideas.
Well, no.
Not going to lie. And I might have used the help of a certain computer intelligence to help me come up with these because I'm not the most creative person when I'm put on the spot. So here we go. I came up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, possibly. Number 1, Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Which, did you even watch that show, Bailey?
My
Sorry,
mom,
not to call you a
my
pig
parents
face.
didn't like me to watch that.
Yeah.
Or was that Beavis and Butthead? I get it confused.
That one is worse. Yeah.
Yeah, my
Ed, Edd n
parents
Eddy's
didn't
pretty
like me to watch those.
Fine.
But
It's just kids goofing off in a cul-de-sac.
it was kind of dumb.
It was kind of dumb. Yeah.
Not kind of dumb.
I don't know if I would
It
name
was
the
dumb.
monkeys after that. That seems
No,
mean.
but they're silly.
Yeah.
So maybe.
And then you just have another Cartoon
This is my
Network show.
favorite one. We'll just get right into it.
Sure.
Buttercup, Blossom, and Bubbles.
Sure. Are they boys or girls?
You folks
I
get
feel
that
that's
reference
I
at
feel
home.
Like that's important to this.
Yeah, I could not find out
Okay, well,
the
that changes
genders.
all the naming.
It sure does.
But
it
yeah,
changes
okay.
everything.
But yes, you could name them after the Powerpuff Girls.
The
I could
Powerpuff
definitely see
Girls.
that. The only problem is, do you know who the Powerpuff Girls fight?
A big monkey.
A big monkey.
That's
One
right.
big monkey guy.
That's right. I forgot about
So,
that. So
it
actually,
feels a little. Oh, is that actually make it better? Is that actually?
I think I like it.
is
It's
that
a
kind
little
one
bit of a
those
reference.
Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo. That's right.
You could just.
That's
name them
another
all.
one that I watched it, but I didn't get into it.
Sure.
So there were other ones on Cartoon Network that I liked way more than
Yeah,
that.
that's fair.
It was between that and Fairly Odd Parents on Nick.
Okay, yeah.
I'm watching Fairly Odd Parents.
A bunch of the Cartoon Network shows are about to be on Tubi. I see
Tubi?
posts about that, and I'm like, I'm kind of excited. Okay,
kinda
what
like
other
that.
names you got?
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Ducks, but that's okay.
Ducklings, not anything to do with monkeys. Cacao, coffee, and cocoa, 3 of the biggest crops of the region. But I think that might this little AI companion might have been confused that was Bolivia.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
not.
I think
you'd want Australian names, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Snap, Crackle, and Pop. No real monkey, reference there.
Just a cereal reference.
Just
that's
a
fine.
trio. Just a trio.
Yeah.
Wiggle, Jiggle, and Giggle.
Ugh.
It wouldn't roll off the tongue. Well, it kind of would, but you'd get them confused.
Uh-huh.
You would try to yell for Wiggle, and it comes out Jiggle, and then you got the wrong
That's
one.
what.
hopping
Yeah, I
all
guess I was
over
worried
you.
about with like Ed, Edd n Eddy. You
How
just
are they
yell
going to learn
Ed,
their
and
names?
They're not going to learn their names at all.
That's true. Okay, and the last one that I
Uh-huh.
think I'm going to vote for, other than Buttercup, Blossom, and Bubbles.
Sure.
Riff, Raff, and Street Rat. Which
like
when
Aladdin.
Yes! Did you see that? So when I first
No, I
saw
just-
that,
Know the song.
is that in the song? Huh.
Riff raff.
I didn't watch. Oh, maybe I didn't know that's
Sorry, I don't
what
want to
the
get copyrighted.
lyrics.
But yeah, that's what they yell at him when he's running away, and he's got to stay
Oh.
one step ahead of the bumper. Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe you got that reference because when I watched this or when I saw this Riff Raff and Street Rat, I'm like, what the heck is this AI saying to me? And then it says Aladdin fans who see their thieving potential. So I'm between
They're
that.
supposed to be like Abu.
Right?
Do
Oh,
you remember
boo.
Abu?
Yeah, I like a boo.
I looked up Australian cities. You could do Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane.
I like that. I like Sydney.
Yeah, Sydney's actually a name. The others are
Good name.
kind of less so.
If they're all girls, I'm going for Buttercup, Blossom, and Bubbles. Or I mean, there could even be a boy name. Those are gender neutral.
Yeah, those are. Yeah,
Some of them.
Speaking of gender neutral, I was thinking, see no evil, say no evil, hear no evil.
Yeah, we could come up with something from that, like
Little monkey.
change the letters around, or
Yeah,
come
yeah,
up
yeah.
with something like that. I love that. Love that. We'll go with that.
Okay.
Okay. To be continued. Maybe we'll have an update once they are named. Okay, when we come back, we're looking at some Pew Research polls. One of them that says, what makes people proud of their country depending on the country? I thought this was pretty interesting. It's different for other countries, So we'll break that down. And then how religious is your state? Be thinking about where Missouri falls on the list of 50 when we come back.
Only Purple has the GelFlex Grid, designed to help you wake with less pain, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Less pain, better sleep.
Here we go. Facts first, opinion second.
Katie Pavlich, part of America's new prime time. Diverse voices, fresh perspectives, with respect for all of us. Only on News Nation. News for all Americans.
Laughing can help when you have a big feeling, like when you feel happy. Make sure to celebrate when you're happy and laugh it out. Love your mind.
Oh, I don't see where you got your degree.
I don't have one. I went another route.
All right. I guess tell me a bit about your experience.
For 15 years, I've been managing logistics and mastering project management skills.
Wow. Sounds like you've got just the kind of skills and experience we're looking for.
Achieving my goals as an adult was challenging without a high school diploma. With the help of an adult education center, I finished my high school diploma and it changed my life.
This yearbook is a testament to your accomplishments and how they have impacted all of us.
Getting my high school diploma made me feel like I can do anything. Now, I can help the kids in my community achieve their dreams.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
All right. What are we looking at here? What makes people proud of their country?
I don't know. What makes you proud of the country?
I think for the U.S., it would be if you asked, 10 people, I would say vast majority would say what this says.
Which I think is freedoms and liberty.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. And I just thought, the American in me, the USian in me.
It's not. Okay. The Usian.
Sorry. They have names for, like, in Spanish, like.
Yeah.
Why don't we have that? I'm getting off a tangent.
I don't know.
Why don't we have that? We need
American?
No, but they're.
Oh.
Did you not hear Bad Bunny's speech at the Super Bowl?
No.
There are America spans from Canada all the way to the tip of South America. We're all Americans.
Okay, I see.
We need a USian, so I'm starting at USian.
He was saying that to bring everybody together, and you're like, can we divide people a little more? I need something to separate me from.
No, I think it's out of
riff-raff,
respect, because if I say I'm an American and you're not because you live in Mexico, I want to say, well, I'm specifically a USian. Anyway, I would think if somebody would have asked me, I would have automatically said liberties and freedom.
You would have said that immediately. But
I would. But the USian in me automatically goes, wait, that's not what other people in other countries are automatically proud of in their country, You know, typical American, So what are some others?
We had just talked about Australia. So I looked at Australia, and they say mateship.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
Which is fun.
Just
because that is their word.
Kinship.
If you're wanting to do,
I thought that's funny.
If you're wanting to do a Australian accent, that's usually where you start.
Yeah. There was one, I think it was France, that I kind of thought was unique too. Culture with a capital C.
Huh. I mean, a lot of culture. That's pretty standard, I think.
For France, like it's all like, I would say that for France. Yeah. Okay.
Enjoy good wine and cheese.
Yeah. Let's see what Canada. I want to see Canada. Multicultural mosaic.
Oh. Wow.
Huh. Okay. All right. I mean,
think of them as I maybe a little bit.
It wouldn't be the first thing I came to mind, but I'm also not familiar with Canada.
That's the thing. The more and more I look at this, I'm like, I don't even know what people normally say about Argentina, much less.
Right. Solidarity for that one.
Did you know that? With that?
I saw it earlier. No, okay, but I mean, it makes sense because it's had some turmoil in the past.
Yeah, that's right.
For Germany, it's democracy.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
they hold that to a high regard.
Yeah. They've when you had a problem with something and now you're really into it. Yeah, that's
right.
That checks out.
Right. Brazil is welcoming and accepting.
Sure.
Okay, I'll take that. There was another one.
That's a big tourist.
Let me see what Mexican customs and traditions. All right, I'll take it. I think so. South Korea's was strong national character.
Yeah. I mean, I guess to your point of why not every country has the same answers as the U.S. is the U.S. is just a really young country.
True.
Like, all these countries have said that such a long, rich history of cultures and stuff, and just as a country, the U.S. has had less of that. So we have to find something else to be excited about.
Land of the free, home of the brave.
Yeah.
All right. Well, moving on, because,
okay.
we've seen, you get the idea. You can go check that out. It's on the Pew Research website. I wanted to touch, before we ran out of time, on how religious is your state? And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I was interested to find that, spoiler alert, Missouri falls in the dead middle of every single little topic here.
20th. Okay. Well, a little bit higher. Well, that's the thing. 20th in overall religiousness.
Religiousness.
I think as I kind of went through them.
Yeah, it's like 23,
and then
24.
One of them literally was 25.
Yeah.
Attendance?
Definitely higher 20. Than our teacher salary, because I'm pretty sure we're dead last in that.
Yeah. 22.
And then overall religiousness, the highest wouldn't have, if you would have, I know you already saw it, but if you would have thought about it, what would you think it would have been?
Oh, for overall? Yeah,
I would have thought Arkansas.
Really? Okay.
Alabama,
yeah,
maybe?
I hadn't thought that much about it, but yeah.
Mississippi.
At a nice.
Honestly, South Carolina in 2, maybe I would have thought of that one.
Sure. Yeah.
South Dakota, number 3.
That is a wild one. How many people are even up there? I guess that's North Dakota. Anyway.
Yeah. They got to have that community up there. They're few and far between.
Utah.
Does it I guess I would have thought Utah.
Type of religion?
Yeah. No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
But
and then the least religious.
Yeah. The very
Vermont,
which again, I'm sorry, how many people are there? I don't.
Yeah, it doesn't get talked about a lot. You don't hear about Vermont a whole lot. You hear about Missouri more than you hear about Vermont.
Yeah.
New Hampshire, Maine, D.C.
So I hadn't looked at this. It says out of 51. What's the 51st on this?
D.C.
D.C. Okay, that's what we're going with.
So that's definitely upper northeast.
Really low.
would make sense to me. Yeah, does make sense to me. And then Missouri falls in the middle of all of it. So it was overall religiousness, importance of religion, religious attendance, frequency of prayer, and belief in God. And Missouri literally but from 20 to 25 in all 5 of those. So
right in the middle.
Might be different down in these parts. But
are we south? I can never decide. Are we southern? Okay.
Well, I grew up in Jefferson City, and it was definitely the Midwest up there. But you come down here, and some people say the South.
Yeah.
So just a 2-hour difference,
That's fair.
All right, there you have it. That's our Pew Research of the week, and we'll see you again tomorrow. I'm hoping I can get some food together. We're going to taste some new flavors if I have time. But
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex Grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain, so you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together. Because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple. Less pain, better sleep.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Best Reviews is an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on just about everything.
Call that a plasma sword?
For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
I'm a United States Marine. When I came home, I became angry. I had migraines and respiratory issues.
I served in the Army. There's a lot more people out there that have gone through more things. I shouldn't go and get those benefits because they had it worse.
If you could say anything to that veteran, what would you say?
Every veteran is deserving the benefits they earned by serving our country. You deserve because you serve. If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Firefighters in South Florida are working right now to contain this wildfire. It's burning more than 25,000 acres near the migrant detention center, Alligator Alcatraz. The fire forcing periodic lane closures along I-75. State officials say